Hi everybody, welcome to the 2022 Yokohama Norra Mexican 1000 presented by Method. Celebrating over a decade of Baja racing, the happiest race on earth. I'm Genesis and this is my partner Gabriel Garcia, our expert host. We go along with you in this adventure. Connect with us tomorrow morning and today for the recap.
Yeah, good afternoon to everybody. We are ready for more fun, more exciting, more action in this Norra Mexican 1000. Today was a fun day, a long day, the most long day in all the race, in the 5 race days for the bikes between Guerrero Negro and Loreto, and for the big trucks and the slower class in the Safari Expedition category from LA Bay to Loreto. That was like more like 300 race miles. And we see different guys in different parts of the race course, like San Borja, Vizcaíno, San Ignacio, and the finish line Genesis. And para toda la gente que está viendo esta transmisión, hoy fue el día más extenso en la ruta de la Norra Mexican 1000, así que es un reto que todavía sigue en proceso. Hasta la 1 de la mañana van a cerrar la meta hoy en el malecón de Loreto, Baja California Sur. Génesis, ¿qué tal te parece esto?
La verdad, este es un rally de 5 días. Vamos en el día número 3, muy emocionados. Agradecemos a Yokohama, nuestro patrocinador principal, y también a Method Race Wheels por hacer esto posible. Recuerden que el día de hoy cerramos nuestro día de carrera en Loreto, donde nuestros queridos amigos de Macmillan van a patrocinar la fiesta en la meta. Pero tenemos algunas de las entrevistas que sucedieron hace algunos minutos con Sean Sermini.
Claro que sí, y también vamos a ir a una pausa comercial con nuestros principales patrocinadores como Yokohama Tire, las mejores llantas en el mundo del off-road, y también los mejores rines que son Method Race Wheels.
Y ahora sí, sin más preámbulo, vamos a irnos con Sean en la línea de meta, que tiene una entrevista sumamente interesante para nosotros.
Minutes ago, we were trying to get by him for a few miles, and you wouldn't get over, push to pass, light bar on, siren running the whole time. We're going by him on. All right. There we are, folks. No big surprise. The number 47. Hot on the gas and first to the line. We're going to talk it up here and talk to Mr. Menzies. Big smile on his face. Several cervezas, several waters. Steve, you've been smiling all week long, man, but you just came in with a big old smile. Super pumped. Running really well. Just explain to me, how'd your day go?
Oh, we had a great day. Bryce actually started and got out at San Ignacio, so he kind of got around the first guy that led this morning, and then I just got in and kind of cruised here, and very happy to be here and have some beers and cervezas with everybody.
Right on. And tell me a little bit about the course today.
Today, for me, it was super fast. Bryce was up in the trees, the beautiful forest, but I was down on the beach on the Pacific side. Super fast estuaries. And then we got in like some beautiful little towns, just gorgeous coastline, gorgeous. Couldn't ask for anything better.
All in all, it's a positive day, man.
Yay, Nora. Go.
Yay, Nora. Right on. There is the Menzies team in full effect up here in the 47. And what a great day. Yes, sir.
Down that way?
Down that way, sir. All right. Time to drink a couple of beers. The Menzies team
All right, and we'll see if we can get the number 3 up here of the Javier's. Black Diamond, driven the first couple of days by Mr. Mark Post. All right, we're going to take a minute here and talk to Ed. We said the first couple of days were driven by Mark Post. The truck running very well all weekend long so far. As we roll on up here, we'll get a quick minute to talk with Ed. All right, little round of applause here. It's the opportunity to talk to Mr. Ed Herbst. Yeah, hello. Ed, you got a smile on your face. Oh, yeah, and first couple of days went real well for Mark. Tell me about how your experience in the truck went today.
Well, Nora's great. We started third today. We got home in second. Had a clean run. It just, you're got a 30-year-old truck, a pretty new truck. But had a great day. Mark and Jesse and Brent and the co-driver and the team and loving Mexico, loving Nora, loving the whole event. We come down here and just take it real seriously and love it. And I'll tell you what, though, this Riviera racing truck and love the whole gang. It's all fun.
This truck, it's been there, done that. It doesn't know anybody anything. It's won a lot of races over the years with you guys. You've had an awful lot of fun with it, but you guys keep it competitive, and I think that has a lot to do with that, not just the truck, but it being that old, but just the experience that you guys have down here and the way that you guys drive and the knowledge of Baja, and you guys are able to go out, one of the teams to go out and enjoy yourself, but still be extremely competitive and fight for an overall. That's an impressive thing to say for a team.
Yeah, again, it just speaks for, Mark and myself and Jesse and a bunch of old guys out here having a blast. So we enjoy it, and, we put a lot of time and effort into it, and love the sport, love Mexico, love Nora.
Right on. Congratulations on a great day number 1 for you and a great day number 3 for the team.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll have a round of applause, everyone, for Ed Herbst. All right, and the Black Diamond right there, Javier's truck. His co-driver here, Mr. Mark Post. Mark, always having a good time.
Brent is the X Factor.
That's the X Factor right there. Brent's the X Factor. And always a great time talking. And Mr. Post, one more question here, and I say Mr. It's out of absolute respect for you. You have so much fun down here, and we talked earlier about how you take a fun race and you make it not as fun because you want to win so bad. But boy, you guys are having a blast, big smiles, and of course, and I don't want to jinx you, but running where I would expect you guys to be running, right up front.
Well, thank you very much. The three of us, between Jesse and Ed and I don't want to add them up, but it's 180 years or something. But we have a lot of Baja experience, and that matters. And that old girl keeps running, and we keep going. And this is such a wonderful format because, like I've shared with you before, it's all daytime driving. And in the Baja 1000, you pre-run in these sections in the daytime, and you get to see the beauty of Baja. But when the flag drops at 5 o'clock, it's dark. This format is fantastic.
Mark, thank you so much. We appreciate it. I just want to get you turned around in the camera here. Thank you. We'll be talking to you as we head on down south. I will. I'm giving it all the hell I can right now. Everyone, Mark Poster and Ed Herbst, two of the biggest stars in Baja royalty down here in racing. And then, of course, we talk about the Menzies team and Steve Menzies having a great time, big smile on his face. He's having an awful lot of fun. His son, also a star in all different forms of motorsport, doing so well and starting off in the car for him. And so very exciting stuff here, folks. A lot yet to come. Hey, check this out, too. Let's just think about this. How hard these first couple teams are digging. And there's going to be quite a few coming right around the corner here. Usually with the car classes, once the first couple in, it doesn't take long for a lot of the stars of the Nora Series to be right around the corner. We were judging we're going to be much later than this, and boy, we were off on that one as these guys are heavy on the gas and here to rock and roll as we get to the finish line for the 2022 Yokohama Norra Mexican 1000, brought to you by Method Race Wheels. We got two across the line, a whole bunch yet to come. Don't go anywhere. The stars of Nora are coming up right around the corner.
Muchas gracias, Sean, por esta entrevista. La verdad, el estar en la línea de meta es súper emocionante porque puedes ir recibiendo a todos los equipos que llegan con toda la energía y toda la actitud después de un día tan largo. ¿Cuántas millas recorrieron el día de hoy nuestros pilotos?
Fueron 334 millas, si no me equivoco. Fue un día largo, el más extenso de los 5 días de carrera. Llevamos 3 hasta el día de hoy. Faltan los 2 últimos, Loreto a La Paz a San José del Cabo, Génesis, pero la adrenalina está ahí. Ha habido muchos carros volteados. Ya hay carros que abandonaron, como Perry McNeil en la Raptor limusina. Ya quedó fuera el día de ayer. El motor no aguantó más, lamentablemente. Ya seguramente deben de estar en Ensenada o en Tijuana, donde reside el taller del equipo Perry McNeil. Y también el cuadro de Pedro Pérez Pliego, que está manejando ese trophy track del equipo Rough Rider. Tuvo problemas con el motor, lo tronó, pero hay una forma que puedes ser penalizado. No terminas tu evento completamente, Génesis, pero pones otro motor o alguna otra pieza y arrancas el día de mañana y no hay ningún problema en ese caso. Así que lo que van a hacer ellos, ya están instalando esa nueva planta de poder de ese truck y mañana van a tomar el arranque en Loreto, en el malecón de Loreto.
Es una de las ventajas de la modalidad de rally, que pueden reparar su vehículo durante la noche y al día siguiente arrancar con toda la actitud. Recuerden que en esta ocasión vamos a tener 5 días de carrera para poder disfrutar toda la baja a lo largo y ancho. Ahora sí, vamos a ir con algunos comerciales de nuestros patrocinadores. Thanks to our prime sponsor, Yokohama, to make every drive a performance. Thank you, Yokohama Tires. This is the 2022 Yokohama Norra Mexican 1000 presented by Method.
Y ahora vamos a ir con una entrevista a la línea de meta en Loreto con Chan Cermini, que va a platicar con más corredores que están viendo la bandera cuadros en el tercer día del Rally Mexican 1000 de Norra.
All right, folks, and here is our third car over the line today, the 165. This is going to be the Mason team right here. Take your time there. We're going to give them a moment. Get their helmets off, their strains, get comfortable, maybe have a cerveza. And we'll get ready to cool them off with a nice cold Transpeninsular Cerviclar from Yokohama. All right. First, most important, I'm going to give you the beer first. That's right. All right. And a big smile on your face today, sir. Tell me how today went for you.
Well, it was a beautiful day in the eBay Motorsports car. The tires just hung in there, kicked ass all day. Had Dave Jr. start the race. Did a great job bringing it in. And I took the second stage. Had a little snafu out on the coast. Had an alternator that stopped charging. Had to stop, change it out real quick before we completely ran out of battery so we could restart the car. Other than that, flawless day, awesome, super happy to be here.
And you start off, correct me if I'm wrong here, but you start off, I think, P1, is that correct, this morning? And you, so which overall, I mean, you've been obviously been running very well coming up in this, and still a great finish again today, third car across the line.
Yeah, we started out P1 this morning. Menzies got by Dave a little ways out, and when we were stopping and doing the alternator, Mark Post snuck by us. But we're happy. We're running a conservative at this point. Today was the longest day. We wanted to make sure we made the finish line. And eBay Motorsports have a awesome crew. They're just there the whole time. They're on it. They're on the car. Seth and Barlow, they're working really, really hard, and it's just absolutely a pleasure to be part of this.
Well, and that's the thing, it's not just about having a driver and a co-driver in the car. You need people that keep things going, not just on the track, but at night in between, prepping the car in between races and things. And the way you guys have been performing all week, you got yourself a top-notch team here and a great program.
Absolutely, and we're very thankful for that.
Right on. Congratulations on a great day, number 3. And it looks like you're still going to be staying up near the top, if not at the top. Congratulations. And I'm looking forward to seeing how things go as we head down to La Paz.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much. There you are, guys. Dave Mason, Jr. and Senior. That's Senior right there. Dave Mason, Jr. starting off earlier today. And they have been having themselves a great run, an awful lot of fun. And now we're going to take a moment to get into one of our bike entries here. And this is a Triumph from back in the day. We're going to hear a little bit about it in just a moment. All right, the 535. So we're here with Adam. Adam, it's funny, just now I'm talking about the Triumph, and I wasn't putting enough thought into it until I just saw you shift and forgot that everything is backwards on this. You're shifting over here on the other side. A little bit different. I know that, but I wasn't putting enough thought into it over the last couple of days, so I just saw you do it. Oh, no, first of all, tell us about this bike before we get into today.
It's a 1966 Triumph that I put together about 5 or 6 years ago, just from parts, really. Things since then, but it's always kind of looked like this, but I've updated a few things. But yeah, so it's done quite a few thousand miles. It's on its third engine now. I rebuilt the engine before we came here to make sure everything was good. So.
And let me ask you, and I'm not going to keep it too long. I know you want to go relax, but what was the thought process when you had this bike, started getting together and said, I need to bring this down to Nora. I want to race this. Where did that thought process come from?
I really built this bike to do Nora because I wanted to do it in 2016 and hurt myself flat track racing and then couldn't do it. And then every year since I've wanted to do it. So really, it's just been. Since I've been into Triumphs, I've wanted to do a peninsula run on one. I love vintage stuff, and you think about all the guys doing it back in 67, 68, and that's really what you want to live. So here I am living it.
Right on. So lastly, before I let you go here, tell me how today's stage went for you.
Started off pretty good. First stage, last 20 kilometers of the first stage was pretty tough because it was thick sand or really rocky, which is particularly hard on this bike. Got through it, got to the second stage. It was pretty quick actually, and I've just been taking it easy, to be honest, just to make sure it got through. But got about 100 kilometers in, and there was a bunch of guys coming towards me that had taken a wrong turn somewhere, and I just carried on and took the right turn. A couple of those guys followed me, and we went the right way, and then they overtook me, and then I overtook one of them, and then I finally caught up with the second guy, and then after that, the red mist hit, and it was about, I think at that point, it was at the second gas stop, so 100 and something kilometers to go. I just literally was wide open most of the time, just hammering it down, just having a great time, and lots of rocks and stuff, but just plowed through them or avoided them and just kept going. It's just a good time. So I'll pay for it tomorrow probably, on the next day. Yeah, it was awesome. Just really felt great. Just super cool.
Well, and lastly, I got to say, I've spent my life on bikes as well, and to be out here and to be running as hard as you are on something like this, it's not just something anyone can do. You got to be able to ride pretty damn well, so you got to be pretty happy with yourself. And obviously, you're a very talented rider, and that makes it an awful lot of fun out here.
Yeah, I'm not too sure I'd say I was talented, but just persistent.
Fair enough. Hey, whatever it takes, brother.
Yeah, well, I'll take it. Whatever. I'm here, right? So.
Hey, congratulations on a great day 3.
Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it.
Okay, we'll be talking to you as we head on south. All right, pretty wild stuff right there on the 535 out here building that bike just for this race particularly. All right, we got a couple of chase teams coming through. Yep. All right, here is the number 15 in the Safari class. And we're going to see if we get an opportunity to talk to him here. All right. So, man, who did most of the driving today? You or the dog?
Oh, definitely the dog. I was taking a nap the whole day.
Everyone here, I'm not joking with you. It's just him and a dog in there, all the way down from Ensenada going all the way to the end, and big smile on your face. Tell me about your experience here.
So far, so good. Van keeps running, and no better way to do it.
Right on. And are you camping out in here and everything? Are you staying right in here day and night?
This is my race car and my house.
Right? That is absolutely awesome. And just because I'm curious, I'm a dog guy. Tell me what kind of dog you have. What's your dog's name?
She's a full-on desert mutt.
Desert mutt.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Shaggy beast.
Right on. Big shaggy beast and a big old van. That's an awesome, lot of fun, man. And congratulations. A great day 3.
Very good. Thank you much.
All right. Moving on down out here. Just him and the dog racing in your house. That's good times right there. All right, folks. Still an awful lot left to come for our bikes. Still quite a bit to come across the line. An awful lot of cars as we see some action from out in the field today. And definitely a couple different lines to choose out there.
Thank you, Sean. This is amazing. Thank you, our prime sponsor, Yokohama, to make every drive a performance. Yokohama tires, also Method Race wheels. Wheels for all off-road and rally application. Also, Bilstein Performance defines your lifestyle, and your vehicle is an expression of that. Welcome to the 2022 Yokohama Norra Mexican 1000% in my Method.
So, Genesis, we see a lot of smiley faces in the Malecon from Loreto. Crossing the finish line, checking about the checker flag about Lisa and also Fernanda Garcia, the daughter of Eliseo Garcia, of race director from this Norra Mexican 1000. And that is part of the spirit for Norra. Have a smile in your face, feeling great. Sometimes you can have like a nightmare, looks like a nightmare in Baja, but that nightmare is better like your worst day in your office. Yeah, for sure. Too much drivers say that my worst day in Baja is the best day, talking about against my worst day in my office or maybe in my home.
That's why this is called the happiest race on earth. This is a race for fun, this is a race from the heart, and this is a race for the family. Please enjoy Baja.
Yeah, for sure. We're going to talk with more drivers. Chance Hermin is going to be live in the Malecon from Loreto, talking with the driver, with the finishers of this race, day 3 in the Norra Mexican 1000. We're going to check with Sean about his ready mind, maybe for trying to talk with the drivers, talk with the people, the crowds. We see a lot of people in the Malecon waiting for the finishers from this day. And tomorrow, that is going to be the start line for the race day 4. And the finish line is going to be in Fide Paz, in La Paz, Baja California South. Así que mañana recuerden, toda la gente, cuando vamos con Chance Hermin y Chan, we'll go with you.
Hi, Sean.
1000 brought to you by Method Race Wheels. I'm Sean Cermony, folks, and we are here in full effect at the 3rd finish line here. Very tight. Awful lot of cars still out on the track. Well over 100 of them have come in. We've got some great interviews, great insight of how things have gone throughout the day, and we've had a lot of great stuff to talk about. We still have 2 days left of racing to go. We're heading on down tomorrow morning, right from here down to the Paz, and of course from the Paz all the way down to Cabo Azul. So a lot of racing left to go. As I've said before, in Nora with 5 days, the cream, it rises to the top. And it's no joke who is up front as we see some of our different competitors now coming up from the bottom through all the different classes and intertwining one class with the next with talent, skill, powerhouse teams, and ability to get up to the top for the overall. Now, a lot of these guys are not just racing for class wins. They want that overall. Left to come with 2 days to go. As we see a little free. Everyone in the pause, make some noise for you. Having a good time. All right, folks. So a lot of great stuff still to come here tonight. The party's just gotten underway. The McMillan sponsored after party. We've got Mexican Kiss playing at the poolside. A lot of great food. A lot of great stuff yet to happen. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back just a little bit. All right, folks, here we are with the number 82. This vehicle, this bike here, entered by Chuck Wallace. All right, we're going to give Chuck a minute here to get the important stuff situated. He's got to get his time card out. That's more important. Time card, Cerveza, then me. That's how the order goes, and it should be. Time card, Cerveza, and then me. Did you get a Cerveza yet? There it is. Now I come in. All right. Hey, Chuck Wallace, first off, tell me about this bike. What year is this Honda?
What part?
What year is this Honda start and where does it end?
Well, it's mostly an 84 XR 500.
But
Well, it didn't exactly come this way. I mean, gas tank, different seat, a little bit of everything. This rally rig, that certainly wasn't around in 1984.
no, a lot of this stuff wasn't. So it's an 84 XR 500 with all the modifications that go for an 84 XR 500, and then all the updated stuff that didn't exist back in 84.
Something like that.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm with you.
And this is its third Nora 1000.
Okay, so being the third Nora 1000, seeing you've been through a couple of them, how does this one in 2022 compare to the ones that you've been to?
Well, this is actually my fifth, but it's my third one on this bike. And obviously the big difference is the fact that I'm 65 now. And then there's this rally nonsense. So, it's kind of like texting and driving. It's okay. I mean, you just got to make sure that you divide your attention between first riding and second navigating, and don't try to do them both exactly at the same time, especially if things really spit hazardous. And so, like today, my odometer didn't work at all. I got to talk to the guys about that. A little warranty services in line. But the Stella has gotten exponentially better over the years, and it really made my ride today fairly pleasant. I mean, I got nothing to complain about. Even got caught by a couple of trophy trucks. The cops truck, very respectful, gave me plenty of notice on the thing. Seriously. And, of course, I thought the helicopter was there to take pictures of me, so I kind of put a show on for them. But I had no idea what that meant. I was like, oh, whatever. And the Riviera boys, well, as usual, they got a little close, but that's nothing new. So, no blood, no foul.
Right on. So all in all, it was a good day for you. You're still smiling, and we got 2 days of racing left to go, my man.
Yeah, thanks.
Right on. Congratulations on a good day number 3. All right, there, Mr. Wallace there, and his 84 Honda XR 500. All right, still a lot left to come, folks. As we see up here on our screen, those of you that are here live, as it's starting to get a little bit busier, and our party is starting to fill in. This is the 2022 Yokohama Norra Mexican 1000, brought to you by Method Race Wheels and the McMillan After Party here in full effect. Ready to rock and roll as we got a good handful of bikes left to go and a lot of four-wheeled vehicles coming up right around the corner. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Folks, and here is the 601 across the line as the bikes continue to roll on in.
Oh, yeah? You know me.
John David McDonald here in the 601. And so, John, tell me how about, what kind of bike is this? What year is it?
It's a 95 XR 600R Honda. Racing in the Vintage Open class. Decided to ride this one instead of my 650R this year.
Right on. And this, back in the day, this is what this was ultimately kind of built for. Compared to the newer bikes, and I'm sure you've got some experience on them as well. How is it out there on a bike like this?
I like these bikes because they don't break. I'll definitely break before it does.
Right on. Excellent. So, tell me about how today went in a couple different stages.
Couple of different. What do you want to say? Sorry, what was the question?
Sorry? How did you feel about the different stages and the way the course was laid out?
I thought yesterday was brutal. Today was a lot better.
Right on. Right on. Well, congratulations on a great day number 3, and we'll be talking to you as we head down to La Paz and Cabo.
Thanks, man. Have a good one.
You as well. All right, here we are, Rhys Millen in number 67. We're going to give him an opportunity to get up here a little closer to the finish line arch. And we'll see if we can get a word here with Rhys. As you saw, Rhys Millen, he was first across the line coming into San Felipe for day number 1. Ran into a penalty issue here, him and his co-driver, Don Powers. And then after that did set them back a little bit. As you see there, Rhys taking an opportunity to get his helmet off and things so we can get a brief interview with him and see how everything went with him today. Rhys Millen coming into Bay of Olay. Just a small hint off the pace. And we'll see exactly just how things went for Rhys Millen and Don Powers. A powerhouse team in between the two competitors. Rhys Millen, Don Powers. Tell me about how today went for you guys.
It was a little bit of a survival game. We started 7th. We've come across the line 4th. So I guess that's a bonus. It's really just how much we gave up to the other guys in the big tire trucks. Yeah, the stages this year doing a peninsula run are rockier, and we got another flat on stage 1 today. It's quick where it can be, and we've got to kind of be delicate where we need to be to preserve, which is a little frustrating, but the chassis is amazing. It's super fast. Don's done an amazing job on notes all day, and it's roads that I'm familiar with, so it's not that I didn't expect it. I just wish I could go faster over the rocks.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially you're not the big tire truck.
Not in a big tire truck.
Right, now, hey Don, real quick here. Tell me about your experience. You've been doing this a long time, prepping cars, navigating. You've had a lot of success in everything you've been in. Tell me about today.
I mean, it's a lot of fun, and I love being in this thing because it's so quick and it's so nimble, and it's so different than anything else that I've ever ridden in. And Rhys obviously is a great driver, so I don't have to work too hard to make him do anything. He's pretty sharp. So yeah, the only work I really had to do today was change that tire, and I think after yesterday's practice I was a little quicker today, so I think we're doing all right.
All right, guys. Don Powers, Rhys Millen, great job. We'll be talking to you tomorrow. I appreciate that. All right. And coming on down here, we're going to take an opportunity to talk to Larry Ragland. We didn't have an opportunity to speak with Larry yesterday coming into Bay of LA with the Ultra Motorsports Ultra Wheel Race team. Mr. Larry Ragland, tell me about how today went for you, sir.
Today was a good day. Finally, we had one a whole day.
I know I was just talking to the people at home in the crowd here. The day 1 and 2 is not quite what you were looking for, and I know you're a car that runs up front. You want to be going fast, and I mentioned to you in San Felipe some of these younger competitors are quite a bit younger, saying that they need to find a way to hold you back a little bit because you're so damn fast in the car. But finally today you had a good day.
Yeah, I just think they need to develop a class for the vintage drivers instead of vintage cars. A driver class.
Maybe that's something we can get together and write a very strongly worded letter and send that off to Isaiah, see what we can do.
Yeah, maybe. but today was good. Yesterday I just messed it up, or we would have had a really good day yesterday. So we made up for it a little bit today, but yesterday hurt us.
I heard some rumors about yesterday, but I don't know what's true. Tell me what happened.
Why do we have to talk about it? It wasn't good.
Fair enough. We'll leave it at that. All right. Hey, Larry, you're always a lot of fun to interview. You got a big smile on your face, guys. Congratulations on a great day number 3.
Thank you.
All right. Larry Ragland, he's one of those guys that he's just heavy on the gas. And I'm not lying to you. In San Felipe, talking to a couple of competitors, much younger competitors, they're talking about what do we need to do to slow Larry down. And and they're just that much on the gas. Here we are in the number 10 truck. All right, we're here with Brad Bauer here. We're in the first 3-seater seat across the line here, and in this beautiful, beautiful truck. Smiles on your face here. Tell me about day number 3, brother.
You know, today was a long day. This was probably one of the most important days of the race. And so we staggered our navigators, and we were talking about doing that. And then we ended up putting Robert Llewellyn in here all day in the front and switched out Nav 2. And so we put our mechanic in for the second half of the race just to be careful. And the truck gave us no problems. Brandon also, he preps the truck in the back, so he rides it, and he just did a great job. We didn't have to get out of the truck one time except for fuel. So perfect day.
Right on, Brandon. You know, if they didn't put you in the truck, something would have happened, you know. I mean, that's just the way it goes. They put you back here, and then you're just off for a nice, smooth ride, brother.
Someone's got to keep them in check, that's for sure. So, yeah, no, it was good. Good, solid, fast section.
All right, folks, we see vehicles continuing to come in, and we're going to see it going on for quite a while yet here for the 2022 Yokohama Nora Mexican 1000, brought to you by Method Race Wheels. You have to get through it. You got to get here, and you got to do it. You don't have to win. We got to do it in a timely fashion, not break the truck. You guys not switching out navs, putting a mechanic in the back. I think that's really, really smart move. And luckily you didn't have to use them, man. Congratulations on a great day 3.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, appreciate it. And that was the goal today, is just get in the truck, take it easy, don't get out, and don't get penalties. So we'll see how we did on penalties. I think we did pretty good, but it's tricky. When you look at the road books and what it takes to navigate through this and not miss a waypoint and everything, we're very busy in here. So I think we did pretty good today. Time will tell.
Right on, man. Congratulations, guys.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, moving on down to La Paz. They're happy here. They made it here safe and sound. After's coming in here, running these Yokohama tires, getting safe and sound, no problems through a mechanic in the back. I think that's a very smart idea. It is Yokohama tires, get the power to the ground all the way through the desert. Number 10 rolls on off, a beautiful, beautiful truck in there. Competitor here.
And then we're going to get into a few more bikes with the number 44 here.
Safari class. There's Brad Lowe.
This is going to be Miguel Arango leading in the 2019 Husqvarna
Repito class, showing them what it's all about to be down here in Baja and be having such a great time. And we're not going to talk to Miguel. He's out of here. All right, and the 80 and 84. 84 parties more. Right on with the number one of our race vehicles here. This is the 186 coming across the line right now.
Steve Harding
in the 84. Had opportunity to speak to these guys yesterday. Steve, real quick, just tell me about how day number 3 went for you today.
It was a great day out there. Got actually first time got passed
Josh
by
and Greg.
trucks, so
Josh and Greg coming here.
Greg,
tell me about day number 3. Congratulations on a great day 3. This is the longest one yet, and we're moving on down south of La Paz tomorrow, brother.
Looking forward to it.
All right. And there is our sweep team with Michelle on the back. These guys are absolutely awesome.
Got it.
Saban to come on down. And we are going to go back to our live feed here from Loreto as we have a great crowd here. All right, folks. And we're live here back in Loreto for the 2022 Yokohama Norra Mexican 1000, brought to you by Method Race Wheels. And I'm here with Saban. Saban, we like to end the day with talking about some of the highlights and lowlights. Just want to get a little bit away from the speaker. There we go. Some of the highlights and some of the more positive lowlights, if you will. And so far, it's been a great day. A lot of smiles coming across the finish line here. No one ever having any real major problems. Just some of the competitors' tires having some flats and things of that nature, which is no big surprise there. But all in all, a great day. I would like to get your take, as I do at the end of every day, as far as your third day now in the race and everything. What's your feel on the whole deal?
I mean, look at the weather out today. The flight-in was beautiful. As I've said every single day, it just keeps getting better. All the racers are even more excited to see me for some reason with these big beers in hand. I mean, I know that they've had a long day. Today was a long one, so definitely some smiles. And like you said, there were some flats. I did see a whole hood that was removed today, too, so I was a little surprised by that. So it's really cool to see everybody coming through and having a good time. Everybody's excited to be here and party tonight.
Absolutely. A great party night. We've got Mexican Kiss playing, which I'm very excited about, poolside. And so I'm very excited about that, and a lot of great surveys. And a lot of the people came through. I asked them, I said, what's been your highlight of the day? And it has been Saban giving me some cold beer from Transpeninsular out of Ensenada, Mexico, a wonderful brewery just north of Ensenada as you come down on your sitting on your right side if you come out of TJ. Wonderful place. But all in all, your first experience has been absolutely great. And is this something you'd like to do again?
Oh my gosh, yeah. If Yokohama would please bring me back again, I will do all of your races, but definitely the Norra 1000 for sure. And go Yokohama, our teams have been crushing it. I haven't been able to say that since, so I just want to throw it out there. We have been just absolutely crushing it, and I'm proud to be a part of this team.
Absolutely, we are. And so that being said, we have an awful lot of great stuff going on. No big surprise seeing our front runners as they are with the Cops team coming across the line. With the Riviera team coming across the line earlier on. We see Ryan Arciero, the Max Gordon team. Those guys are moving up. They had problems in day number one. They fixed some of those problems in day two by passing a lot of cars. They passed a lot more today with the Arciero family. Running really well when they can, but some fuel issues there. So mainly the who's who is rising to the top right now. A few other people having some trouble, but all in all, it's been a great day. Tomorrow we head out early in the morning, bike starting first at sunup. They're going to head to La Paz, and so is all the four-wheel vehicles. They'll be heading down there. Saban and I, along with all the North staff, we'll be hopping on some planes. We'll be down there for the finish line in La Paz, another beautiful location. So that being said, for Yokohama Tires and Saban, I'm Sean Cermony. This is the 2022 Yokohama Norra Mexican 1000, brought to you by Method Race Wheels. Ladies, keep your dollars out. Steve Kendall's at the bar. He'll be dancing all night long. Tip him well. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you live tomorrow morning from La Paz.
Steel It polyurethane coating has become the choice of leading off-road builders and race teams who recognize the coating's superior performance, protecting suspensions, chassis, and other metal parts that require a proven durable shield against corrosion. Steel It's weldability is a signature benefit that saves racing teams hours of repair time. Steel It provides remarkable performance, making it easier to get back out onto the race course. Use Steel It to protect your investment.
PCI Race Radio is the leader in off-road communications since 1972. Our equipment was developed for racing in Baja, perfected for enjoying the weekend with family and friends. Stay in touch with our track stereo intercoms, two-way radios, satellite communications, helmets and headsets. Find new adventures with GPS. Breathe clean air with Race Air Fresh Air systems. PCI has the highest quality communications, navigation, and safety equipment, backed by the best support in the industry. Find us at hundreds of events each year, supporting our equipment on site and providing the PCI Weatherman Relay. See you in the desert.
Hey, I'm Matthew from Rally Moto Shop. RMS is the world's largest supplier of equipment for rally racing. Whether it's your very first road book or the podium at Dakar, we have the experience, knowledge, and service to help you build your dream bike and live all your desert adventures. We're very excited to be part of this year's Norra Mexican 1000. We wish all the competitors a fun, fast, safe adventure. See you on the start line.
Palapa Boy Racing about 28 or 29 years ago. Every year I would redo my Palapa in the backyard. And people that don't know, Palapa is the thatched roof from Baja, Mexico and Hawaii. And every year I would redo my Palapa in my backyard. And my buddy Tony Hensley said, "What, do you think you're some sort of Palapa boy?" I'm a truck hoarder by nature. I have quite a few old vintage trucks, and this truck was going to beat Ivan and change the world in off-road racing. Well, it used to be all-wheel drive. Bill Savage and T-Mag built it, and it was just way ahead of its time. It had so many moving parts, and it was too trick. This is the truck that BFG designed the 37-inch tire around. 30 years ago, this is its 30th anniversary, and this is the Nissan truck that was going to change off-road racing. In my opinion, they rushed it, did a little too much, a little too early. It had 3 CV joints per wheel in the front. With the all-wheel drive, it had 4 or 5 CV joints coming from the rear end to the front end. There was too many parts. Sly has been the motor builder forever, and he's the one that built the motor back then, and he's the one that did the motor for me. He owned it for a couple of years. I bought it so that I could have Spencer Lowe drive it and go for the overall of Nora. Since then, he's passed away, and you know, it's pretty much, this is for Spencer. So we're gonna give it hell. Steel It's been in our family since the day one of Steel It. We've used Steel It exclusively. Our chassis and our suspension components are 100% Steel It. The powder coating's great. Steel It is way above. To be able to use Steel It, and when you get back, wipe it down, and if it's torn up a little bit, you can spray a little bit over the top of it. Or if you have serious damage, a little bit of sandblasting in the sandblast cabinet, crack checking it, spray a little Steel It over the top, and it is better than new. This is a 30-year-old truck, and you can't tell that it's 30 years old. Steel It's the way to go. We try to do a new truck every year, or until we win. In the Palapa Boy family, now we have 16 vintage trucks, everything from Ivan Stewart's original Toyota. We have so many great vintage vehicles. To take these old vintage vehicles and be able to showcase them with the workmanship, to cover them up with powder coating and liquid paint, to me isn't right. You got to show the metal. Steel It shows the metal. And it's so easy to clean.
Encontrar. Al iniciar cada día un chispazo de energía para arrancar la carrera por tus sueños. Aprovechar. De la brisa del mar y el sonido de las olas en una ciudad mágica. Sentir. El viento en el rostro como el recordatorio constante del camino recorrido y las pruebas superadas. Disfrutar. Del trayecto, viendo cada tarea, cada proyecto como un reto a vencer en búsqueda de tus objetivos. Valorar el apoyo de tu familia y seres queridos, aquellas personas que te acompañan y apoyan en tu camino. Comprometer el tiempo, energía y dedicación en tu proceso de aprendizaje. Los pretextos sobran cuando el objetivo es claro. Trabajar. Cada paso requiere de tu esfuerzo, ya sea de forma individual o en equipo. Tu trabajo constituye la piedra angular en la construcción de tus metas. Soñar. Que cada paso que das hoy trazará el camino. Atrévete a hacer más de lo que un día imaginaste. ¿Tienes el coraje de alcanzar tus sueños? UNIENS, Universidad de Ensenada, la universidad de casa. Cumple tus metas, mejora tu futuro.
Viasat, líder mundial en Internet satelital. Estamos en todas partes. Viasat entra ahora a México, cubriendo todo el territorio. Viasat es mucho más que datos. Es más velocidad y mejores planes. Viasat es para tu casa y negocio. Estarás siempre conectado. Contrátalo por $999 al mes.